Well, welcome to a very different kind of video here in Matinee's Racing. Thank you for joining me. And before we get started, if you do have social media, please feel free to follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook and Telegram. So it is Matinee's Racing on everything except Twitter. On Twitter, it's @1matsracing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos whatsoever. So this is going to be a new kind of occasional spin-off series where we explore how you can use sim racing skills in other kinds of games, because I believe that there's all sorts of gaming skills that you can learn in different kinds of games, and sim racing, the skills that you learn in that can be transferred over to other kinds of games. Now, we're going to start with perhaps a more obvious choice because it does involve a bit of driving as well as shooting. It is, of course, GTA 5 or Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PlayStation 4. So rather than me sitting here in the middle of the road like a lemon, let's just go for a little cruise, why don't we? Okay, so we're just going to go very, very, very slowly here. Okie dokie, right. So, Grand Theft Auto 5 is, of course, by Rockstar Games, a proud export of Scotland as well, because it was developed by Rockstar North, which is based in Edinburgh. Now, this was initially released back in 2013 for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It was then re-released onto PC, PS4, as you can see here, and the Xbox One console. And it will be coming to PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series XS from March 2022. So we are going to do this video in two parts. So we're going to look at firstly the stunt jumps. Now we're not going to do all of the stunt jumps because there's around about 50 in this game, but we're going to pick 3 to do and see if my sim racing skills will allow me any greater or less of a chance to do these stunt jumps. So what we'll do first of all is we'll talk about the car. This is a Lamdanti Fiore GT Sport. So this car, according to the GTA Wikidom site, is a cross between a Maserati, a Lexus, a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, and weirdly enough, a Toyota 86 as well. So it's a, I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a Frankenstein of cars, but it certainly looks very nice. It's very sporty. It's one of the faster cars in the game. Not the fastest, I have to say. I can't remember the name of the car, but there's one that's a supercar and it's electrically powered, and that goes like a rocket. It really does. Okay, so it's not just a case of picking the car, we need to tune the car up. So what I'm going to do, show you very quickly, is what I needed to do to make this car extremely fast. So as you can see, top upgrades for everything, so that should make things even faster. And also, as a little nice touch, as you might have seen in the horn section, yeah, that's going to get the traffic out of the way. So let's see what we can do with this nice simple jump. So I've got the handbrake on this car. We're going to rev the car up just now. Probably not doing the engine too much good. And here we go! Up to 60 miles an hour now, 80 miles an hour. Yes! That's very, very good. Right, so that's the first one out of the way. Fantastic. There we go. So I will not retire at any time yet, so thank goodness for that. Right, I think what we'll do now is we'll do a proper stunt jump. So call that stunt jump 0 if you like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find the next stunt jump, the actual one, and then we're going to cut back for me making my first ever stunt jump attempt. So don't go away. Okay, right, so I've now found one of the stunt jumps, so we're still in the docks as you can see here. I've got the thing backed up right near the water edge, so we're just going to take that maybe a couple of steps back. So as I said, it's all about positioning and coordination at this point. So we're just going to make sure that we've got the car lined up nicely, so then we don't have to do any turning, because if you turn, that will lose you momentum and speed. Right, okay, I think we're ready to give this a go. And here we go. Right. 60 miles an hour, 80, 100. We're now at 100, coming up to the jump. Gonna have to do a little late turn here. Yeah, that didn't work. That definitely didn't work. But hey, that was fun. Yeah, that wasn't really going to work, was it? I mean, just look at this. There was no way we're going to do that. Oh well, never mind. Right, I think we'll find the next stump jump, why don't we? So we're at Paleto Forest. So what we're going to do now is we're going to rev up the engine. Now there's a broken bridge as part of the stunt jump, so let's see how we go, and off we go. Here we go. Right, so it's 60 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour. We've got a bit of joystick drift, so we're going to speed up here. We're off-roading, there's traffic in the way, so coordination and hazard perception are important. And here we are, we're coming up to the bridge, the broken bridge. No! But we did get a nice roll out of that, so bearing in mind I didn't practice that one, okay, that was a fail as well. Okay, so this is the third and final stunt jump we will do in this video. This is Raton Canyon in the Blaine County. So this is basically a stone ramp to try and get to the other side, as you can see. Right, here we go. Flat out. Let's see how far we can go. I think we might just make it. Or we might not. What do you think? Let's see what happens. I bet we won't. Oh! We didn't, but we failed in style. That was really good, actually. It's a big, fantastic fail. Right, okay. Before this video is a complete and utter failure, let me go to some more familiar territory. Let's try a chase. Okay, it's time to get out of here. Ooh, God, this is getting really spicy here. Okay, we're coming out of the petrol station. Not quite the 5 stars, as you can see, but we've got a lot of police attention now, and we're going to see if we can get past the roadblock. Yes, we do. 120 miles an hour along the freeway, and we've got all sorts of police from Blaine County and Los Santos on our tail. And here we go. So what we're testing here is strategy, car control, coordination, hazard perception, all sorts of the other things that you need in sim racing. Basically, you need to think ahead, plan ahead, and anticipate possible scenarios in order for you to be very, very successful in escaping the chase. Right, I think what we'll do now is we'll call the blimp, as you do.
This is Atomic Blimp. Can I help you?
Yeah, hi. I'd like a blimp delivered as soon as possible.
I'll send one out to you right away.
Ah, that would be perfect. Thanks.
Thank you for your business. Call us anytime.
You'd really think they would actually put stinger traps on both sides. It would make so much more sense. Why did they think of that? But anyway, right, okay, we're on East Joshua Road now, and we're heading down there. We've got about 3.2 miles left, and we're just going to speed right through these easy roadblocks, and we've got 1.5 miles to go. Right, okay, I feel like taking this off-road for a little bit, just to make it a little bit more interesting, because, well, I'm that kind of guy, so I don't like an easy route out. Right, let's see where we can go with this. Oh my goodness me. Goodness gracious me. Right, this is getting really, really, really tasty here. Okay, now we're going to go take a handbrake turn. See, this is what happens when you play rallying games. You know how to use the handbrake turn to full effect. As we're going up the side road here, just avoiding the cars coming onto us. And we'll see what else we can avoid! Oh, good lord. Oh, could we actually get away with this? Well, we'll see. This is not the route I was planning to take, but nevertheless, I'm going to try and get back on track here. I think we can actually still do this. This is going to be really interesting just to go on here. Can we actually get back on the road? Well, that is a really good question. This is GTA physics after all, not realistic physics, and yes, we can! Now we're back on the road to the Land Act Reservoir. Going down the hill, jumping over the humps and the bad cambers, and yep, just making sure we've got that ever so slightly nicely executed. We've got 2 police cars on the way onto the bridge. I think, can they? Yeah, I think we can squeeze past them. They're going to try and shove us off the road, and nope, they're not being very successful at all. And I don't think we'll get past this one. Yes, we do. Oh, yes. There we go. Right, okay, now we're going to turn right down the hill as more of them come towards us. And yes, we're at the blimp. Right, now time to get out, time to get out, time to get out. Okay, now time to run for my life. Into the blimp we go. Okay, now it's time to take this big, big, big bird up. There we go. Can we avoid them? I think we can. I'm hoping that we can gain enough altitude to escape them. I think we do. I think we have, actually. This is really, really good. The blimp did take a bit of a hit, it has to be said. But they're way, way, way below us now. Okay, have we lost them? Are we going to lose them? That is the question. They seem to be searching for us, but they're unaware that we're far, far, far above. Okie dokie. I'm not sure if we're going to pull it off. I think we can. We're increasing our altitude now. We're increasing it over to 3,000 feet. Can we possibly get away with this? We're up to 4,000 feet now. Yes! We have escaped the Los Santos and Blaine County Police using a combination of strategy, coordination, positioning, car control, and of course hazard perception to escape from them. So we are now in the blimp. And yes, you can use your sim racing skills to great advantage to essentially use this in GTA 5. So there we go. That is it. And we'll have another sim racing in other games videos in the future. So next one, or the next few videos anyway, we're going to go back to the sim racing games and go back to more familiar ground. So if you want to follow me on social media, then it is Matinees Racing for Telegram, Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. And for Twitter, it is at 1matsracing. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or subscribe and tap the bell icon on YouTube, and then you won't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for your support on social media and for subscribing, and of course for watching this. I'll have another video for you next week. Take care. Stay safe.